Tell me, fellas, have you seen her? It was about 5 minutes ago when I seen her hottest chick that a youngin' never seen before. I say, yo, tell the girls I wanna meet her.
What's going on, guys? It's your guy Rome Like It's back again with another video. Yes, we back again. Welcome to He Smells Like Rome. For those who just joined for the first time, on this channel I talk about niche fragrances, luxury fragrances, hard to find fragrances, and those fragrances that's going to cause conversation. If that's the type of content you're looking for, do me a favor, don't hesitate. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon so you can get all the notifications when I shoot my videos. You help me out, I help you out. This is how this thing goes. Y'all know y'all my peoples. So, with that out of the way, I know that you guys have been waiting, anticipating me dropping my fall fragrance list. And I have, I think, one of the best, if not the best, fall fragrance list out right now. Every fragrance I have up here, I think, suits autumn, suits this cool, comfortable, in my opinion, romantic weather in every aspect. These are the type of fragrances you want when it's 50, 55, low 40s. It's cool. It's cool enough to wear those warmer fragrances, those more intimate fragrances. And once it gets down to, you know, the 40s and 30s, we gotta pull out the big boy. I got a whole wide variety of fragrances that I want you guys to check out. All right? So let's get this thing going. I'm excited. You guys, do me a favor. Sit back, relax, get some popcorn. It's about to go down. All right, so the first fragrance, I'm coming straight out with some bangers. This fragrance is from No in Paris. And this is one of the fragrances I consider to be a sleeper in the niche fragrance community. It is a fantastic, woody, slightly creamy fragrance with a gourmand touch right in the mid to the dry down. And that fragrance I'm talking about is Khalil. Yes, this fragrance right here, this gorgeous concoction is, for the life of me, I can't understand why more people aren't talking about it. If you're looking for a fragrance that has a woody tone with white woods, a creamy undertone of sweetness with caramel, a soft blend of spices with a nice touch of cardamom, and dries down to that note that you can't put your nose on, but it's just something that draws females to you. That's Ambroxan. Ambroxan is something that amplifies the fragrance that creates a olfactory bubble that just radiates the fragrance in every direction. And it's also an alluring molecule. For some reason, anybody that puts Ambroxan in a fragrance, it just makes that fragrance just go to the next level. So if you like a creamy, slightly sweet, woody tone fragrance with soft spices, but this is on the lighter side, check this one out, because I'm telling you, Khalil, don't sleep on it. It's a must-have. Let's go check out the next one, because I got 10 bangers for you guys. All right, so the next fragrance I have, this one, in my opinion, is one of the most complimented fragrances I have in my collection. I've only had this fragrance for close to a year, but every single time I've worn this fragrance, I've gotten multiple compliments from females. And the fragrance I'm talking about is Rocca from Christian Provenzano. So I hope I'm not like turning you guys off when I say a tug of war between, is this too feminine or is it just right in the unisex realm? No, it is absolutely gorgeous. But I say that because we have a exotic tropical raspberry note in the opening, right? It met immediately with a soft saffron that creates a spicy, fruity aspect in the opening. But what makes it, in my opinion, very feminine, which is a good thing because women like sweet tropical fragrances, especially when they smell on a guy. What you're gonna get with this is two different roses. So you have soft, more jammy rose, and then you have a more floral green rose in the mid. But when I tell you, wait until you see how it's blended. Raspberry, orange, caramel, saffron, unbelievable. And the dry down with this amber and vanilla, it is a must-have for the fall. Ladies, gentlemen, I don't care if you're getting it and sharing it with your females. It's gonna smell different on both of y'all, but you need this one, especially if you're going on a date night. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Rocca from Christian Provenzano, banger. Yeah, let's go check out some more. Next up is another new release that just dropped not even 2 months ago, and I'm excited for this fragrance. This is one of the reasons I didn't make my fall fragrance list, because I needed to put this fragrance on there, and I knew once I smelled it I was going to fall in love just from the note breakdown. And that fragrance I'm talking about is Saffron Neroli from Evanescence. Evanescence Paris just released 2 fragrances. One is a rose and licorice fragrance, and this one is Saffron and Neroli, like I just said. In my opinion, this screams cabin vacation somewhere in the Poconos. If you're going to Maine, maybe Colorado, this is a fragrance that you need, because not only the saffron is warm, it's comfortable, it's intimate. This black tea that's introduced in the opening that absolutely is a perfect match with that saffron makes this fragrance so unique. The neroli in this fragrance gives it that exotic kind of feel. Now this, in my opinion, leans more on the masculine side, because the saffron is a little bit stronger than most women I think would appreciate. Don't get me wrong, it's a gorgeous smelling spicy fragrance in the opening, mixed with a touch of neroli going towards the mid, which gives it that citrus white floral. That right there will definitely bring females into this gorgeous fragrance. But this is a guy's guy fragrance. If you want something that is exotic, you want something that has a ferocious opening that commands your attention, yes, Saffron and Neroli. Guys, look at me, come closer. Y'all gotta grab this one. Yeah, I got some more. Oh yeah, I got much more. Let's go check them out. All right, so this next one here, this is a special one, especially for me, because Minty La Rosa is a house that I consider the niche of the niche. And what I mean by that is this is a very exclusive fragrance house that not many people know about. And I have the newest release from their house. I haven't reviewed it yet. Stay tuned, I'm doing that for you guys. But this fragrance right here, in my opinion, is the perfect romantic, going out, going on a date, spending some time with that loved one, and you want to impress him or her with this fragrance on. I'll tell you why it would benefit a man or a female, whoever wears this fragrance. And that fragrance I'm talking about is Mana. This gorgeous thing right here. Yes. Now, for those who don't know about Minty La Rosa, she makes some of the most exotic fragrances. She usually pairs her fragrances with dreams she had, concepts, or some story that's based on some mythical creature or something in that realm. But what sets her apart are two things. She uses notes that most don't use, but she also has, like you can see, gorgeous tops and bottles that look sometimes outright crazy, and sometimes gorgeous, and sometimes breathtaking, depending on who you're talking to. I think, in my opinion, I'm an artist, so I love when I see abstract paintings or sculptures, and this is definitely one. But we're here to talk about the fragrance. This fragrance sucks the oxygen out of the room once you walk in. And I mean that because it is so captivating. This fragrance right here is one of the most jaw-dropping fragrances, especially in the opening, that I've ever smelled. You're gonna get a soft black pepper met with, in my opinion, one of the most gorgeous smelling tonka beans. So you got a beautiful, rich, spice in the opening mixed with a resinous kind of soft but very warm tonka bean. Also might add a sweetness that interrupts that spice and resinous vibe. But there is something unique in this. There is a Madagascar ginger that, this is why I say, once you smell this, you're gonna gasp for air. You're going, oh, yo, where is that coming from? Who smells like this? That unique combination of not just some regular Joe Schmo ginger. This is specifically from Madagascar. Now that ginger has a little bit more of a kind of Caribbean spice vibe with it, in my opinion, but it also kind of pumps out a sweetness that you've never smelled. It has also like a powdery iris tone to that effect. Guys, this is a must-have. I don't want to spoil this for you guys because I'm going to do a full review on it, but if you heard what I just said, trust me, if you're kind of taken back by the bottle design, I understand that. Fall, this is a must-have. This is a gotta try. If you need to get samples, go to the website, check it out, but stay tuned for my full review because I'm gonna hook you up. All right, let's go check out the next one. So the next fragrance I have, I just reviewed this. This is another new fragrance that just dropped and it's from one of my favorite fragrance houses. I don't have to hold y'all know what I'm talking about. This is Boadicea de Victoria's Defender. Yes, of course I'm gonna put Defender in this. Come on, y'all know that I was gonna leave a Boadicea fragrance out. If you watch my channel, you know that this is one of the houses I rock. So you can go check out my full review about this fragrance. I'm not gonna go real deep into it because I really want you guys to get a real in-depth review. So go check it out. But I'll tell you right now, if you want a fragrance that has a licorice, ginger, cognac vibe, sweet with a smoky myrrh note, this is something you want to try. Defender is absolutely fantastic in my opinion. Boozy, spicy, erotic, exotic, and in the opening, once you get that whiff of what I would consider something, if I didn't know any better, licorice and spices, I'd have been like, no. But that combination makes a beautiful cognac smell, and then you introduce a wonderful honey note. Yes, this right here, go get yourself a bottle. And even if you don't want the big one, right here, we got a 10 ml. Yeah, I just hooked you up. Yeah, you're welcome. Of course I got some more to show you. Let's go check them out. All right, I got an honorable mention. I'm not gonna talk much about it, but I had to put this in here because I told you that not a lot of people are not just on the ouds, but they don't understand about this particular fragrance house that they got some bangers. This fragrance right here is a musk fragrance that is a stunner. And this is from Oud Factory. This is Deer Musk, formerly known as Deer Soul. If you want a really deep, dark musk oil that definitely has a beautiful, sweet, kind of, definitely, no, I'm not gonna say definitely, kind of. This is an absolutely beast mode, animalistic musk fragrance that if you like that musky smell, if you love that animalistic, out in the woods kind of smell, but has sweetness all through the fragrance, yeah. Just honorable mention, I wanted to show y'all. But let's go to the next one. All right, so the next fragrance I have is another new fragrance to my collection. Yes, I've only had this fragrance about a week, and I have fallen head over heels for this just gem. And why did y'all tell me about this? I trust you guys to hook me up. Hey Rome, you hook me up with some new fragrances, I'm gonna hook you up with this one. Ain't nobody tell me about it, I had to find out myself. I first smelled this fragrance when I went to Philly, and that was at Perfumology. And I knew right then and there, I was gonna grab this fragrance. And that fragrance I'm talking about is Alexandria Oriental. Yes, this Xerjoff, my man. I don't even know who the perfumer is, but you guys did y'all thing. I put y'all foot in this one. What I'm gonna tell you about this fragrance, what I got so far, is an exotic, jammy, dark rose. Combined with not only the jammy rose, we have another essence of a dark, dry rose, more almost like the rose is at its last bit of its life. Combined with a oriental oud that is definitely on the sweet, sweet, sweet side of animalistic. If you want smoky, if you want slightly powdery, sweet nuances with floral and that, in my opinion, one of the best ouds I've ever got my nose on. This is something you gotta get your nose on. Yes, I'm about to hook you guys up right now. So you guys know, or might not know, that I've partnered up with Parfum de France. And this is the fragrance I got from there. So, what I wanna do for my smell good guys, cause y'all know, y'all my peoples, I'm gonna hook you up. I got a discount code in my description. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but go into the discount code, well, go into the description down below and check out the discount code. And it's a very generous discount code because I'm here to hook you guys up, all right? And do me a favor, tell them Rome sent you, all right? We're already in the top 5, y'all. I told you y'all wasn't ready. Let's go check out the next one. Now this next fragrance has become not only one of my most complimented fragrances in my entire collection, not only one of my precious fragrances in my entire collection, this is the only fragrance that's returning from last year's fall fragrance list. That's how gorgeous this fragrance is, and that's how many bangers I got up there. At number 4 right now, this Graham & Potts Amber Mill is one of the best and tied for probably the most complimented fragrance I have in my collection. And I say it's one of the best fragrances because of the tremendous amount of effort they put in making not just tropical fruits be one of the most in your face but pleasant notes you'll ever come across, but blending it damn near perfectly, with honey, cinnamon, tobacco, and vanilla. You just don't get any better than that. Yes, we have all the other nuances, and if you want to know about that, go check out my full review. I'll link it down below. But guys, ladies and gentlemen, what are y'all waiting for? If you want something exotic, if you want something that I promise you, there is going to be no one in your entire city, I would even go far as saying in your state, that has this fragrance in their collection, and you will smell super unique, you will smell super exotic, and what I considered one of the best niche fragrances that came out in the last 2 years. So go check it out. Yes, it is a banger, it is gorgeous, and if you want something that is exotic, this is all you need. I got some more to show y'all. I might get a Nobel Peace Prize for this. I don't even know. Is it? Do they give out Nobel Peace Prize for fragrance reviews? Somebody tell me. Speaking of awards or prizes, this fragrance here just won the Olfactory Sense Award for 2024. And that fragrance I'm talking about is Kajal perfume. This is Kajal 4. Y'all know I was gonna leave a Kajal fragrance out of the list. Come on, man. Kajal is, they can't miss. In the last maybe 4 to 5 years, they've dropped banger after banger, stunner after stunner, jaw-dropping fragrances, and I have no complaints on any fragrance that I've smelled in the last 4 years. This one right here, this is a fragrance, this is a baby maker. Y'all saw it in my baby maker list, and I'm gonna stick by that. This is such an erotic, such a aphrodisiac type of a fragrance, that this warmness, this comfortness, this kind of aroma that just brings out this kind of animalistic, this kind of primal vibe from females, makes me just, I'm wearing this every single time my wife is a little irritated with me and I know this might get her in a good mood, I'm rocking it. Rum, leather, cardamom. Yes, all those notes smell fantastic. They're presented in this fragrance in a way where they all shine at one point. But the winner of this fragrance is the combination of dates meets rum. Yes. Boozy and rum sweetness with this dry tropical fruit that has a tremendous amount of sweetness without going cloying. So if you want something woody, boozy, sweet, and has a perfect combination of fruit mixed with vanilla, yes, this one right here, y'all. You cannot and will not miss with this fragrance. Yes, I'm gonna say it again. Trust your boy. I got you. Next fragrance I have, I can't praise this fragrance enough because it is one of my favorites and I want to get a backup bottle. I'm pretty sure I will. And this is a perfect fall fragrance for any man. This is the new category of barbershop fragrance, in my opinion. This is Zenio, and when I tell you, no one has done tobacco and combined that with a fougere or a fougere chypre mix like they've done. No. If you want something that smells like a Cuban cigar with a boozy aspect, but also has that kind of barbershop kind of smell in the opening, all through the fragrance, if I'm being honest, yes, this is the joint. This is the one you need. Yes, Zenio is absolutely stunning in every aspect. This is a gentleman fragrance, and I think this is perfect for the fall. Even if you're hanging out with the guys and y'all just chilling, or you're going on a date, or you're chilling with your female. Yo, I would even wear this, and I've worn this. I ain't hanging around anybody. I'm just chilling by myself, and I'm just feeling myself because it smells so good. This is a must-have, and not only does it smell fantastic, this thing lasts 10 hours easy. If you're looking for a new type of barbershop fragrance, something that's not the same clean, fresh aftershave smell, clean, soapy smell. Now we done that, we're done with that. Let's evolve a little bit. Check this one out. Yeah, Zenio from Novatus Perfumes. I got one more for you. Y'all gonna be surprised by this one. All right, the number one fragrance in my fall fragrance list is from one of the most talented perfumers I've ever come across here in America. And the fragrance I'm talking about, a stunner. This is Notorieta from Maison de Darius. Yes, another fragrance I just got in my collection this year. And this is the perfect fragrance. This is absolutely, there's nothing wrong. I can't find anything wrong. This is a gourmand's lover. If you love gourmand fragrances, you need to take a chance and try this joint out. Sweet caramel, a romantic vanilla. We have a slight twist with a more masculine oud note that has a little resinous vibe in there. But the combination of sweet, powdery, gourmand take makes this fragrance just, it is just a comforting smell. This is just one of the most comforting smells I've ever come across. Yes, I love gourmand fragrances. Yes, I love exotic fragrances. There's nothing in the pyramid here that screams, oh, this is gonna be super different. No. But once you smell it, you will appreciate every moment of every note in every aspect. Yes, the caramel is sweet, the caramel is warm, the caramel is delicious. The vanilla is powdery, also with a sweetness, but this one is a little bit more intimate and cozy. That oud note gives it a little bit more of a strength, a little bit of body, But when you get to the dry down of this fragrance with the creamy sandalwood and the light floral notes, yes, ladies, they've already told you how they love it. They fell in love with this fragrance. But I need my guys, I need y'all to check this out. This is not #1 for no reason. I'm not trying to hype nothing up. I'm just telling you, this fragrance is perfect in every way. And I'm gonna give you this. This fragrance lasts at least 24 hours on your skin if you do not wash it off. Let that sink in. So that's why Maison de Jarius Notorieta is #1 on my fall fragrance list. I truly hope you guys enjoyed this fragrance video. I put this together for you guys. It took a long time trying to figure out what fragrances I wanted to add, and I hope you guys enjoyed this because this was fun for me. You know I love doing this. I got to give my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ all the props, all the glory for allowing me to put these things together because they're not easy. And without his strength, without his guidance, I would not be able to do this. All right, so before I leave, I got 2 things I want to say to you guys. First, I want to read you a verse out of the Holy Bible. And second, I got something else I want to say. But let's hear this and I want you to understand what I mean. So in Proverbs 11, verse 25, it says, "The generous man will be prosperous, and he who waters will himself be watered." And that resonated with me, and I'll tell you why. That resonated with me because I've always been subconsciously selfish, and sometimes even selfish in knowing and feeling justified in my selfishness. And I've learned that God blesses those who blesses others. And if you are withholding things, knowledge, wealth, opportunities, just so you can maintain it and keep it yourself, you won't be blessed by God doing that. I think that it is a blessing to bless others. And I want to do that. I want to be more generous with any and everything I have in my life, with my family, with friends, and even with strangers. And I encourage you guys to do the same because, once again, God will water those who water others. And I hope that sinks in. With that said, there are 2 guys that I promised that I would send samples out to, and I cannot find in my DMs or in the comments below who these guys are. So if you're watching this video, I have the samples, I have the gifts that I said I was gonna give to you guys. I just gotta get your addresses. So do me a favor, hit me up on IG, and I promise you I'll send those out immediately. Last but not least, I wanna say people have given me stuff and blessed me with, you know, my setup here. I've had some horrible setups in the past. You've seen some of the production, but in the past, there was a gentleman that helped me tremendously, and I've never met him. He was a friend of my wife, and he gave me beats. He gave me music to put in my background, and you guys heard it. Even my intro beats that you guys love, and y'all have commented that is really cool. He made that beat, and unfortunately, I was told that he passed about a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, and I don't want to say his name because I don't want to put his business out on the internet. But I want to say, if I know you're in heaven. I know you are, you know, singing praises, enjoying paradise with our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I want to say thank you for the music, and I'm going to continue using his music throughout my videos just so you guys can enjoy his music because it's timeless. And he put something on earth for you guys to enjoy. So with that said, at the end of the video, you're going to hear one of his songs, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with it. All right. That's it. Okay, that's it. I know this was long-winded. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, like, comment, subscribe. And like I always say, until next time, it's okay if you're going to smell like Rome. I'll check you guys out in the next video. Peace.